Monday. I love Mondays. Oh, I'm sorry, Ed. Ed, just deal with disappointment on this one. What are we looking at today? We are looking at, I've been just, screw that Goose Island shit. I have been waiting for the opportunity to get into this Milwaukee Special Reserve Ice. Across Wisconsin. You know, I certainly hope Wisconsin beers don't use water from Superior, Wisconsin, because it doesn't give the alcohol percentage. I'm going to say 5, 9, 6%, something like that. Oh, yeah, hang on. Okay. Exciting. Special Reserve Ice. I don't know. I think this might come out like, you know, once or twice a year. It's got one finger of Chuck Head. Kind of smells like this one is made with Superior, Wisconsin water. Cheers. It's beery. Doesn't smell all that good. Kind of comes off as almost the characteristics of a light beer, but then it kind of, sorry Ed, then it kind of gets some shittiness. Let's see, a couple of stragglers from the Bourbon County from Goose Island. Loma Company, great choice with the bottle opener. Goose Island is here in Wisconsin. Not sure why you can't get it there. Oh, really? If it is, get me some. Oh, and my phone died yesterday, and I didn't give a shit about charging it. And when I threw it on the charger to go to bed, I noticed that, Christopher, that you had texted me and oh, excuse me, want to know if I had time to vid chat, so I apologize. In case I forget to text you yet again. Hang on, this is pissing me off. I got some stuff hanging down in way of the monitor. I mean, I don't want to be rude and just sit here and do this for, you know, the better part of an hour when I can just do this for the better part of an hour. NIHAP, Ebomi for Senate, 2018. I have pretty much shown over the time that we've hung out together that I am seriously political material, because I believe so full-heartedly in political correctness. Mr. Holster, this is also on the Bourbon County. How long does it take to upload in Libtown, Minnesota? I've been waiting and drinking since 4 this afternoon for the next video. You know, it all depends. I mean, the uploads are going a lot faster since switching back to YouTube. To be totally honest, I've stopped using Handbrake because it seems like Handbrake does not make up the difference in the upload speed. So if it normally takes an hour brew review takes about an hour and 23 minutes to upload. If I put it in Handbrake and then upload it, it's more than an hour and 23 minutes combined. So as you see, it's kind of a math thing. oh goody. The first fucking comment on beer, titties, and guns was from Chuck. Spooled better? I watched until you said my home, and I got to laughing so hard I had to quit. Rich, Fumaster Chew 12. Here, my friend. DFC, third. Matt Davis, wow, that stuff is a headache maker. What was I even reviewing? Matt. Rich off fifth, and no, that wasn't a drink request. Cheers. Oh, thanks, Rich. J-Dog here from work. Surprise. Yeah, I know. J-Dog, rum, and more rum. Matt Davis again. Future Weapons was cool. Yes, it was a very cool show. I'm not sure if it went off the air because we lost Mac as a host, or if it just didn't get picked up again, which is really a shame because it was a very interesting show to see some of these. I don't know. There was some stuff, especially with the rail guns. Oh my God, that thing! If you've ever saw that episode, that was viciously awesome. Bulwark 1911, dude, where can I get one of those awesome natural ice mugs? I'm here to tell you, I shopped around a little bit, and I was amazed that oh yeah, the Natty Ice. I was amazed that I was able to find a Milwaukee virus threat and protection upgrade. Let me take care of that. I couldn't believe I was able to find Milwaukee Special Reserve ice glass, especially one as detailed as this one. Mark Blobin, Mark's been over here quite a bit. Mark, I am not a James Yeager guy, but why did he get the boot for being a gun guy? When YouTube lets radicals get away with murder, just a matter of speech. No, I don't even remember what I even said. I'm not a James Yeager fan either, but the whole thing is bullshit, because that's exactly what they're doing. It's not necessarily, though, just gun guys and girls, because I follow a couple channels, and one of them, she's already got 2 hits against her for basically it's freedom of speech being taken away by YouTube, so she can't do her live chats anymore and that kind of thing. On the premise of that, I was thinking about doing a video for unbanning James Yeager, and I'd be just like a few other people who I've watched. I don't fucking give a shit about James Yeager. I give a shit that YouTube goes out of its way to talk about helping its creators, and only if they're made in the YouTube's image. 1984, fuckers. Big Brother. Foo Master Chew 12 again. Rich, I think a 50 caliber AR would be great, but a pistol might be a bit much. However, you never know until you try it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm honestly, I don't, in my own mind, I don't really have you know, I like the idea of the 6.5 Grendel. I like the 6.8. And I really like the idea of maybe doing a 5.7. I mean, to be totally honest, I would rather have a PS90 than make an AR fire 5.7, but it would still be fun to do an AR in 5.7 because I absolutely love that round. And I mean, I trust that round and my firearm that has been completely reworked by Jay at Elite Ammunition to the point where it defends me and my family. And after talking to Jay about it, I would also carry it in the woods. I mean, it may not have the knockdown power of a 454 Casull, but with proper shot placement, you know, the vitals right between the fucking, right in the noodle. I can tell you right now, T6B is not going to bounce off the skull of a charging bear. If it can go through body armor, it's going to make it through a bear's skull. I don't know if I can say that about, say, a 9mm. Gillian, that's some good damn beer. J-Dog, the 5.7 upper uses P90 mags, so it'll hold up to 50 rounds. Perfect. Rich, hell yeah, 5.7 for the win. Damn, that thing is sweet. Yeah. Rich, speaking of double black, I can't wait to pop the top on one of those puppies you sent. I sent you some meat tenderizer. I have no idea what you're talking about. Gillian, if I had $30, I would put it on the shotgun. I don't have a shotgun as of right now. I could use one. Yeah, I think everybody could use a shotgun. Aunt Keck, 17, top 20, cheers. Aunt Keck, oh, jingle boobs, oh, jingle boobs, you make me feel so dirty. Aunt Keck, Sailor Jerry, it is, cheers. Mr. Holster, second. Mr. Holster is drunk. Peter, my friend Peter, from down. Well, I think Jim just blurts out everything. So I'm skipping your last name, but his YouTube channel is his name, Peter. Just north of the border. And we're talking about in the United States. You had me at titties. Gunwild. Should we make this interesting and say whiskey every 5 minutes? No, you shouldn't. My liver would be like, no! And technically, you made a comment, so... Mr. Holster, a minute 30, but with that crap, who gives a crap? Hey, you know, sometimes, baby, it's all that we have. I mean, there's people out there that want to know about this kind of stuff. You're down to your last dime and you still want to get a little pooched. So you're standing at the liquor store and you're looking in the big bomber section and you're trying to figure out with $1.93 which one of those quality beers you can get, and I'm trying to help you make those decisions possible. Foolmaster Chew, another fine review, brother. Thanks for another awesome ending. Cheers. I just figured, what the hell. El Tenda. Guys and booze. Johnny Concho. Love how you drug out the ending on the review. Laugh out loud. Cheers. God, this is really good. Stephen Bush. Go with the caliber that's cheaper. That's sound advice. At this point in time, the 5.7 actually might be leading that argument. Maybe it all depends on what you shoot through it. If you want to shoot quality shit all day long, Elite ammunition stuff is going to be probably right up there with the other two calibers. But definitely, you can definitely hear and feel the difference when you pull the trigger. Wade, you know you're my favorite ginger of all time, but I had just paid my contractor $30,000 for labor and materials on the new house. All I had left in my pocket was $2.18 and a strawberry-flavored condom. See, we didn't necessarily need to know all of that. Mario Mosen, Keika beer? I have no fucking clue what you're saying. Is that like a beer you want me to review? Or are you throwing some, south of the border lingo in there? Tardisius, 19 degrees. It's definitely global warming time to head for higher ground. Trump train. Yeah, it's, could be just like the movie, Could be like an instant freeze and... Smile Money. You played a drinking game with Joey. Damn, trying to understand a drunk Joey would require subtitles for sure. Absolutely. NIHAP. On this one, Evo me for Senate. Yeah, that would be interesting. Jeremy, pre-done death. That glass is some funny ass shit. Stephen Bush, a 5.7 upper uses the PS90 mag. If anyone hasn't already beat me to it. Yeah, just a bit. Sharky762, A+ on the Brew Babe, and a minute 33 for the first sip. My God. Sharky, I have to get the new episodes of Grand Tour. Love how Clarkson just doesn't give a fuck about political correctness. Hell yeah, exactly. I'll take the top Ferrari, whatever one it is, over the top Lambo, just 'cause the Lambo wants to kill me. That's cryptic. Sharky, shat me? Nice. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey. Crazy Scotsman, 6.8 is the way to go. See, between 6.8 and 6.5 Grendel, I lean towards the 6.8. The 6.5 is interesting though, just because when you talk to long-range competition shooters, that's the direction they go with. But the wrench, sorry, the wrench in the system you guys, the wrench in the system was the 5.7. Crazy Scotsman, way to disappoint Mr. Holster by drinking crap. Crazy Scotsman, fuck, drink. We're not playing the drinking game here. He said whiskey, but what do I got sitting out over there? Oh, I think that's some whiskey. Oh yeah, yeah, some VO. So we got a little Sailor Jerry sitting there. Got we got a few fucks worth right there. I'm just using you guys to help me make a drink. Crazy Scotsman, really need to try that double black. Can't get it here. Sucks. Well, I could see if I could find another one, and then you could stop up for the weekend. You know, you're only, what is it, 14 hours? Or was it 16 hours? Oh, excuse me, Haboob 308. J-Dog. Laugh out loud. Don't have to worry about me staying over. The girlfriend has a friend who lives 2 blocks away from you. So when you decide to switch out the springs, she'll have a girls' night and drive me home. Perfect. Now we just have to figure out what fucking springs to get. Or, because of the, you know, it's not quite a Series 70 and it's not a Series 80. So what the fuck is it? I could just get a rebuild kit from Kimber and a rebuild kit from Wilson Combat, and we'll just use what I have to out of the Kimber kit. I don't know. Remind me of this shit. We should do this sooner than later. You guys make awesome mixed drinks. Jonathan, Bourbon County. The Bourbon County Stout is always solid. Love it when I can get my hands on it. They never seem to send it to places that want it, though. I've seen pics of cases and cases just sitting on the floor in California and Nevada, when the entire West Michigan area gets only a few cases, and it's gone in a flash. Cheers. Well, that's what I should do. I should maybe talk to somebody I know in Nevada. Who might that be? And yeah, I really would like some more of that. And I was talking to Jay today, and he's like, you know how fucking hard it was for me to send that to you? I don't want to be offensive, Jay, but if I had one and I had another one sitting there and you wanted me to send it to you, I truly now understand and appreciate the level of our friendship, because you are a connoisseur of good beers, and I know you really like that, and yet you sent me one of the 2 that you had. That does mean a lot. DFC, is there anything gayer than dudes posting videos on YouTube of them playing fucking video games? Maybe the dudes that watch these vids. I'm just gonna agree with you to I'm just gonna remain, and I'm not gonna comment in fear of you know, hurting somebody's feelings that watches YouTube videos of other people playing. J-Dog, if shit hit the fan, I'd probably be driving mine or getting a new truck to haul all of my stuff. Yeah, probably. Just, I mean, he fucking comes across the bridge just to come over here for a visit and build an AR, and he walks through the door with a couple of backpacks, and he's got like 3 fucking handguns and a shotgun and about 27 knives, enough ammo to fight his way out of a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Jay from Elite Ammunition. Oh, here it is. I have to be honest, it hurt a little sending you that bottle. Oh, I'm sure it did. Oh, baby. Great Scotsman, love that 5.7. It is on my list for sure, and Jay will get it when I do his work. Yeah, I mean, I can't whip it out right now and show you because I am literally in my work stuff. Got my sniper's hide on, and so that means it's RTF 2 time, baby. Yeah, she does well. Yeah, it's been another week in Dirt City, and these are the federal. This is for all those people that give a flying shit about. Well, there's one asshole I can think of, Louisiana. Dude. Oh yeah, look at those. Oh yeah, baby. We got. Dude. You know that whole thing with the sights and it's kind of like flying a radio-controlled airplane towards you. Just nothing seems to make sense. Oh, and seems how we're coming up on only 2 comments remaining. Oops! Before I hit the refresh button. Yesterday, remember I said my brother-in-law's here? Yeah, he stopped over. He stopped over with to bring me what is here? 100 rounds. 100 rounds of 180 grainers. 180 Rainier. I don't even know what bolt heads these are. They're like a truncated, jacketed full bore baby. Just some range stuff. And since I decided that just something for the video, you know, I had this cunty little bitch in the video. First of all, you know, they're my videos, and I don't give a flying fuck what someone wants to say. Oh, you know, get your finger off the trigger. Oh, really? Fuck stick? Let's pull it as hard as we can. Oh yeah, nothing. I wonder why. My gun must be broken. But he left a comment in the range video for this about how I was constantly muzzle sweeping my buddy in the video, which was my brother-in-law. And first of all, you know, this is, you know, this gun is I don't know. Maybe people don't understand how a single action revolver works. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I left a kind response and told him to go fuck himself and stick his troll ass remarks up his ass. So the completely over the top, sweet ass Ruger 10mm. I will never forget the fact that Paul, who is a Hazman 440 connoisseur of fine firearms, actually picked this up, knowing that there was about a 99.9% chance that I would want it. And unfired, well, it was unfired till I got my hands on it. I don't believe in safe queens, and I have to say, the only thing about shooting this pistol, it makes me, sorry, revolver. The only thing about shooting this revolver is it makes me want a Smith & Wesson 610 or a Ruger a Red Hawk even more than ever. Something where I can open the cylinder and I can have single action, double action, versus the the time of loading and unloading through the gate. But as far as shooting goes, first time I ever had this out at the range, the only reason I stopped shooting it is because I ran out of ammo. I had like 100 plus rounds with me. Figured that was way more than I would probably shoot it a few times and then get bored with it. No. This, not only is it a very limited run gun, but it is such a blast, no pun intended, to shoot. Then I figured as long as I had that one out, we'd go new school. Rich. Oh, I should have given the Blackhawk a flyby. This was also a 1982 Smith & Wesson 1006 chambered in 10mm, and yeah, that's a different story here because this is a double action, single action, so shit could go bad with this. So I'm not going to muzzle sweep myself because, you know, in the event that one of my ghost mags with the 100 round clip is in here, this could possibly, you know, go off. You know, even if there was like a magical finger involved. Or, you know, we could just do that. Now, this thing, if you've ever been up here and you've shot this is what wet dreams are made out of. If I were to win the lottery, I would probably pursue all the other three, or the other three 10mm models that Smith & Wesson had, but this was the one that I wanted. If I could only have one in the collection, it would have been this one. And this was a present from my daughter Samantha, and she got together with NIHAP to make this happen, and he found her a unfired. I mean, how in the fuck how do you have something like this in your collection since 1982 and not shoot it? I know Smile Money is going to be adding his comment here, but when I got this, I wanted this gun for so long and wanted to shoot it. The day that in the video that I have for this, I'm wearing gloves and I'm acting like I'm never gonna fucking take it out. Sorry, Ed. I'm never gonna take it out of the safe again. And then you can tell which people don't watch the video all the way to the end. If I respect your opinion, but if I owned it, I would have shot it. Yeah, you didn't watch the video all the way to the end. Not afraid to change shit out. It's a single stack, and I thought it felt a little narrow in my hands with the stock grips, so I put the Hogue grips on it, which feel awesome. A friend, I say that lightly or loosely, a friend, maybe, I don't know if one consider him an ex-friend, but a friend of mine had a Smith & Wesson Master gunsmith remove the magazine disconnect, which I have done that on the 5906. You just drift off your sights and remove the right. Technically, yeah, it is the right of the two plungers and your magazine disconnect is circumvented, and your gun will fire without the magazine in it. Of course, we're not going to, fully explore that because there is a live round in it. Otherwise, it's a paperweight. And it also had a trigger job done on it. And you can ask Fu Master Chew 12 Rich. This came out pretty good. This came out pretty damn good. Okay. Crazy Scotsman, good ending, brew chick galore, cheers brother, whiskey. God, if you're gonna get like this, God, sometimes you are a bitch. Last comment, at least until I hit the refresh. Was from Jonathan. I've seen those 5.7 uppers. They use the PS90 mags and then eject the brass out the bottom of the mag well. I had that happen once, but the pills my doctor gave me helped me out. Fuck it, Jonathan. Hitting the refresh button. Jonathan, your comment stands as the last comment, and it was from an hour ago. Wow, a lot of. Crazy Scotsman 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, J-Dog an hour ago, Jonathan an hour ago, DFC an hour ago, J-Dog an hour ago, Jay from Elite Ammunition an hour ago. If I would have done this any earlier, I would have missed a shitload of you guys' comments. Hey, funny true facts though, still had more viewers over at VidMe. Okay. Fresh, full-bodied brew, Milwaukee Special Reserve Ice. Here's one thing I'm learning is, now I need to, I'm still trying to find Schlitz malt liquor and a few other kind of more heavy-hitting, more nasty of these. Unless I compare this side by side with just your typical Pilsner, like, Budweiser, Busch, Miller, Michelob. Ooh, I haven't had Michelob in a long time. Remember the Michelob when it came in the shapely bottles? What I'm learning about these is it just kind of tastes like a Pilsner. I mean, maybe they're a little bit more edgy, but seeing how I went from craft beers into shit beers, so in the big scheme of things, and now we are talking about the shit scale, not the E scale. Milwaukee Special Reserve Ice on the shit scale. I had a couple of things that I definitely would get, again for the price if you just want to sit around on the weekend and not watch fucking unpatriotic football and watch hockey instead. That I'd consider getting again. When you can pick one of these up for like $1.50. This particular one, I'm gonna throw it as an 8. It's kind of funny in the shit scale. The numbers have been pretty damn high, except for that side pocket. This is a cliff breaker. What one should we look at tomorrow? The one that I thought was going to be the shittiest. One of you, and I'm still trying to find some of the things that have been requested. Somebody asked about Labatt's, and I picked one of those up. Yeah, that's like full ass beer right there. I'm just going to kind of wait because I might be seeing a package today, which means I might have something else to review tomorrow. So, okay, guys, cheers, and thanks everybody that always participates over here and leaves a comment, and or maybe you're just here for the gigantic titty chicks touching each other. I know I like it a lot more. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. That's kind of cool. That was a blast pattern that you saw on there. Smudgy.